Dear student, welcome back to our NEVI's home school. Hope you are doing well at home. I am fine also. This is Shivli Shaha, Assistant Teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School, Morning Shift. Student, today I would like to take your home science class for the student of class 6. Student, today we will discuss chapter 2, Cleanliness of Home, and after discussing this chapter, I have given you some MCQ question as sample. So student, let's get started our class. Student, chapter 2, Cleanliness of Home. Lesson 1, Internal Cleanliness of Home. We all like to live in peace and happiness. To ensure it, we need healthy home where we can keep our body and mind healthy and full of spirit. We need to pay our attention to cleanliness of the inside and outside of our home to make its environment beautiful, attractive and healthy. A clean home can give us comfort as well as sound body and mind. Every space and every nook and corner of the home needs to be regularly cleaned. A home with clean environment is free from disturbance caused by flies, mosquitoes and various other harmful insects, and hence is free from any type of disease. Living in pollution-free environment will ensure our sound body and mind. Cleanliness of internal spaces. Internal spaces of the home, that is, entire spaces within the rooms where we spend most of our time for work and rest, need to be cleaned every day. In this way, internal environment can be kept clean and healthy. Students, look at this picture. There are some examples of household works, so you have to participate at home. Okay, so some of the cleaning activities are to be done every day, some of them once in a week, some once in a month, or some once in a year. Like all other activities, home cleaning too needs prior planning. Internal planning activities may be divided into 3 groups. First one is daily cleaning. Daily cleaning involves daily brooming, mopping or wiping, coating mud house of all the rooms, veranda, wiping of furniture surfaces, bed making, arranging textbooks, exercise books, etc. Cleansing of articles of everyday use of the kitchen and other rooms, washing of clothing that are used every day. Besides, it is necessary to clean the water tap, basins, sinks, bathrooms, toilets, etc. every day. Removal of filth, wastes and refuse materials that accumulate every day, etc. are also within daily cleaning activities. Number 2, weekly cleaning. Dusting off and removal of shoots from walls and ceilings, dusting and wiping of grills and glasses of doors, windows, cleaning of electric fans, washing of bed sheets and pillow covers, cleaning of kitchen racks, and if carpets is used in the rooms, it's a dusting and keeping in the sun, etc. fall under weekly cleaning activities. Besides, cleaning inside and the fridge outside are among such activities. Number 3, yearly cleaning. Painting of furniture, cleaning of room floors after removing the furniture, home repair and whitewash, placing of the articles under the sun, which are generally enclosed in almirah or tanks, such as seasonal clothes, quilts, mattresses, rugs, etc. Cleaning of plates, drinking glasses preserved in wooden almirah or showcases for long periods, etc. are among the activities that are done on yearly basis. Activities under the above 3 groups vary according to their types and are significantly labor intensive. This hence need to be distributed among the family members accordingly to their respective age, energy and efficiency. Younger members will become conscious of their responsibilities and will be careful in performing their part of tasks through participating in the aforesaid cleaning activities. They will be aware of the quality of the home environment and come forward to conceive the responsibilities of upholding and enhancing it. Now, come to the next page. Tools used in home cleaning. Tools used in various activities of home cleaning are soft and hard brooms, mugs, earthen bowls, brush, sealing web, cleaning broom, ladder, coconut coir or nylon scrubber, soft cotton textile or towel, soaps, vim or bleaching powder, old newspaper, etc. Lesson 2. Cleanliness of the external premises. The external premises of the house need also be kept clean like the internal premises for maintaining sound body and mental satisfaction of all the family members. The following need to be done toward maintaining cleanliness throughout the external home premises. Removal fallen leaves, dry things from the courtyard, preventing growing up bushes around the house, mowing grass and removing weeds, keeping the roof or the that's clean, keeping the drains or sewer cleans. Branches of big and large trees should be sized once in a year at the outside of the home. This will enhance their growth and let sun come in inside the house. Rooftops or thatches should be swept at least once a week. We need to ensure that water does not get logged or rooftops, otherwise logged water will make the room walls and ceilings damp and cause harm to our health. Perforated tin that should be immediately repaired. If necessary, should be replaced by new tins. In the urban areas, water and other effluent of the house are drained to the underground main sewerage line outside the house. If drains are generally open and uncovered, these need to be cleaned regularly. Solid wastes of the house such as garbage, polythene bags, etc. may cause blockage on the drain and pollute environment, creating unhealthy situation through overflow of effluents. We need to be conscious of such situation. We need to ensure unrestricted flow along the drains by cleaning them by means of long handle brushes, bamboo sticks, etc. Phenol, bleaching powder, etc. should be sprinkled on the drains to make them free of bacteria and germs. At the time of rains, drains need to be dug in the house courtyard to prevent accumulation of rainwater. Stagnant and locked rainwater is the ideal breeding ground of Aedes mosquitoes, which may cause dengue fever. Onik does not go to school very often. He suffers from cold, cough, fever almost throughout the year. As a result, he always feels dejected, that means frustrated. He does not find inspiration in any work. One day his friends went to his house and found it extremely damp and full of darkness inside. Sunlight and air do not enter the house as the branches of the courtyard trees are not sized. Onik becomes sick as his house does not have a healthy home environment. We need to bear in mind that both internal and external home environment should be kept clean for us to be physically and mentally sound. So, student, this chapter cleanliness of home. From this chapter, I have given you now 5 MCQ question. Okay. Number 1, which of the following is a weekly cleaning activity? A. Painting furniture. B. Washing bed sheet. C. Organizing books. D. Washing cooking utensils. Which one is correct? Washing bed sheet. B. 2. Which mosquito causes dengue fever? Culex. B. Aedes. C. Anopheles. D. Filaria. Which one is correct? Number B. Aedes. C. Number 3. How often should the branches of trees be trimmed? A. Once a month. Every 3 months. C. Every 6 months. D. Once a year. Number D is correct, once a year. 4. How many groups can internal planning activities be divided into? A. 3, B. 4, C. 5, D. 6. Which one is correct? A. 3 is correct. 5. What can a neat and tidy home ensure us? A. Sound health. B. Safety. C. Restlessness. D. Social environment. A. Sound health will be correct answer. So student, hope you have understood our today's topic. You have to do your homework at home. Our today's topics is cleanliness of home, chapter 2, and you have to make your homework 5 MCQ question from chapter 2. I am going to tell this this question again, that your homework will be 5 MCQ from chapter 2. Student, hope you have understood our today's topic. You have to do your homework and submit it on next Saturday from 9 AM to 3 PM. Thank you all.